There's our timer. So now you're going to notice that there's probably some that don't really meet up. So if they are 2 or more points different, that's probably a really good place to consider for a balanced evaluation. And there's some different ways to look at that. If they are in balance, like just 1, or 2, depending on how you feel about it, and your gut is correct, whatever your gut tells you is correct. So just trust that. That might be a really good place to look for strategies if they're pretty close or they're the same, for how it could look like and feel balanced to you. I do, even though maybe you haven't met very many BCBAs who really like meditations and journaling and stuff like this, I use acceptance and commitment therapy, which is a part of ABA. And that level of mindfulness is what we're going for here. So if we can pull strategies from where we're rocking and rolling unapologetically, kind of without judgment in that detached state, then woohoo, we already know a little bit of information and we don't necessarily need as much intervention. And we already have strategies to fall on. If you're in a situation where something is really important to you on that first rating and it's not getting nearly the same amount of time and effort, right? That's something to consider. We might want to put a little bit more time into that. A lot of the time when I work with people who are reaching, burnout and who are interested in more balance because they probably don't have it, things like fun, personal development. Sometimes for parents, it's career, especially if you're the parent who does the majority of the child care tasks, or is the one going to the therapies. I know in my family, I was the one kind of tasked with managing therapy and doctor's appointments and whatnot. So that, ate into some of my career time. And that was good until it wasn't, right? And only we know where that line is. And this is just a tool to kind of find it. And then the other way is that there could be something that has an importance value that is getting more time and effort than the importance value. That's not to say that it's not important. All of these things are important to you and they're part of a full life and they deserve a place. And so we're just trying to figure out what is going to help get that place to feel, right? Because this isn't just about actions, this is about feeling most correct for you and for your unique you-ness embodiment. I use that word you-ness, like YOU-NESS a lot because I think it means what is your individuality, and what that means to you. And that's what I want to cultivate. And that's why I use all these plants is because we're cultivating that you-ness, that individuality, and what it means for you to have the life you want to live, even though it's hard, even though it's scary. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.